Looks like Devin Haney is gearing up to fight against Yuriorkis Gamboa November 7th. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, use my links in the description. ESPN Plus pay-per-view this weekend. Stylebender Adesanya versus Paulo Costa. There's some tension and bad blood there. Should be a great fight. If you plan on ordering that UFC fight, use my link. It does help the channel grow in a phenomenal way. Now, it looks like Devin Haney is gearing up to fight Gamboa. I'm assuming it's going to be on DAZN. There were some talks and speculation that he could face Gary Russell Jr., but it's looking like it's going to be Gamboa. Mike Coppinger of The Athletic, he posted this. Sources: Devin Haney Yuriorkis Gamboa is in the process of being finalized for November 7th on DAZN in the United States. Haney was also in talks to fight 126-pound champion Gary Russell Jr., but Russell turned down a package that included a $1.5 million with a rematch clause. The Athletic Boxing. So, there you have it. That's what it looks like. Listen, Ego Stradamus strikes again. There was a lot of talk about the Gary Russell Jr. Devin Haney fight. I told you that literally on my live stream. Said I'm not going to get too high up on the fight. I'm not going to get too low. I'm going to be in that perfect center. As I always say, LSI. Let's see it. Period. Let's see it. I said it's a terrific fight. Both guys are skilled. Gary Russell would be challenging himself by moving up to Devin Haney's weight class. Devin Haney, that would be the best name on his resume. You know, two respected champions in their respective divisions. But let's see it. You know, a lot of people, you know, they had a feeling that this fight was going to happen. I told you, pump your brakes. I told you, boxing will break your heart, and people get all hyped up on thinking it's going to happen. And I've seen this too many times. So I said, you know, let the business get made and negotiate. If they can make it, make it. But looks like I was right yet again. You know, we've seen this with Wilder Joshua. We've seen this back in the day with Mikey Garcia Gamboa, you know, since we're speaking of Gamboa in this video, things of that sort. And those fights, you had all the hoopla and the fans giving opinions on who's ducking and who's doing what. Listen, I told you, I'm here to grow the sport of boxing. I don't really care about, you know, so much of the ducking game. If you can make the fight, make the fight. But, you know, I didn't see this fight getting made. And, you know, the post said Gary Russell just turned it down. I have a lot of different thoughts. I don't think it's just that simplistic. I think DAZN is going through different turmoil, and you know, there's a lot of different speculation on what happens and the different opinions. But you know, I have my own opinion. But neither that's here nor there, because it looks like the fight's not happening. Could they revisit the fight in the future? Absolutely. They can. You know, they seen there's an interest and people want to see the fight, so maybe they could revisit it. But DAZN's, I told you, a lot of this to me falls on DAZN, and you got to just look at the thoughts. No matter how much Devin Haney or Bill Haney or Gary Russell or Batman or whoever wants to fight, the business has to make sense. And you know, for DAZN, they have not had one Matchroom USA fight announced. You see what I'm saying? In America, Matchroom USA, not one. We don't know what's up with Demetrius Andrade. Devin Haney's fight is still not confirmed, and that's about 5 weeks away from the time of recording this video. You have Jacobs. We don't know what's up with him. Is he fighting Rosado? Some people said it could be John Ryder. And then Golden Boy is being sued, and DAZN's being sued, and Oscar by Canelo, and they just released one fight, Toriano Johnson versus Jaime Munguia. You know, I don't know who really requested that fight, but you know, it is what it is. So back to reality. Devin Gamboa. That looks like the plan. This will still be probably the biggest name at this point of Devin Haney's young career. Of people, you know, Gamboa is an Olympic gold medalist. Stylistically, Gamboa at his best is explosive. The thing is, it's similar to Terrence Crawford versus Kell Brook. If we're putting these fighters up, you know, from what they've showed us in the past and what they could do or what they showed they have been able to do, then it could be an interesting fight. But there's a lot of people who aren't quite certain where the B side is at this current juncture, because the A side they're up against has all the momentum, has all the skills. Terrence Crawford versus Kell Brook. Terrence Crawford has all the momentum. He's undefeated. He's a skilled fighter, you know, pound for pound list material. And then Devin Haney, he's on the ascend up. He looks sharp every time he's training. You can see these pictures. He's in shape, things like that. So I think that's the biggest question is it's kind of hard, you know, with the Gamboa or even the Kell Brook. It's going to be dependent on what version of them shows up. But the version that shows up of Devin Haney, always sharp, always in shape. Same thing with Terrence Crawford. So you know what to expect from the A side. B side, not so much. So like I said, at his best, Gamboa is stylistically interesting because we haven't seen Devin fight someone who's explosive, experienced like Gamboa. You know, the power of Gamboa and the name of Gamboa, things like that. But I'll let you guys decide also in the comment section what you feel about this fight. Devin Haney versus Gamboa. You know, Yuriorkis gets it right again. The Gary Russell Jr., some people are going to say is too good to be true. But, you know, I like to focus on the reality on my channel of what it is and what it could be, or what it is as opposed to what it could be. So the next order of business looks to be Devin Haney versus Gamboa. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Also, sign up for the YouTube channel members. That's a great way to help support the channel. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego, signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.